Hello everyone, my name is Landry with the YouTube channel Leedership, where we discuss different leadership concepts. In this video, we'll be discussing the 3 different leadership styles. The main 3 leadership styles are autocratic, democratic, and lassie-fair. Let's start out with autocratic leadership. This normally has a bad persona around it, with good reason. Autocratic leadership can be thought of as a dictatorship. The leader is at the top telling everyone else what to do. They don't actually do any of the work and only observe what's happening. In normal circumstances, this is not a type of leadership that you want to be engaged in. It can cause others to get frustrated and feel like they aren't heard or important in the team. However, there are appropriate times for this type of leadership to be deployed. In an emergency situation, the leader of the group wants to be an autocratic leader. Why, you may ask? Well, the leader has to take a step back to assess the situation and tell others what to do and when to do it. If they don't take a step back, they start to engage in directly helping, and they may miss a big part of the picture. A task that needs to be done may not get done in all of the commotion. Thus, autocratic leadership is the best form of leadership to use during an emergency. Next, we have democratic leadership. This seems to be one of the better leadership styles for common occurrences. This leadership style is when the leader takes votes on how to address problems, move forward, and make goals. This style is very good at making people's opinions matter and being inclusive to the group. This is a great way to show leadership in a normal situation with a decent amount of time on your hands. This style of leadership does have its downsides. Democratic leadership takes the largest amount of time versus all the other styles. It is very ineffective if time is crunched and you have to make quick decisions. What also takes a lot of time is trivial decisions that have to be voted on by the group that don't really matter in the long run and waste a lot of time. The third and final leadership style we will be covering is lassie-fair. This is when the leader lets everyone in the group do mostly what they want and how they want to. This model gives people an extensive amount of freedom. You can think of it as while autocratic is related to dictatorship and democratic to a democracy, laissez-faire can be thought of as an anarchy. The leader lets people complete the things they want to do the way they want to. This sounds like it wouldn't be all that useful, but it can be. In this style, time isn't wasted on trivial decision making. It is effective at letting people complete the task their own way. It can be used very effectively when delegating tasks, as a leader could tell a person or a group to get something done, but let them do it the way that they choose to. This style can bring up many ideas from everyone in the group. It does, however, need some structure put in place to give guidelines and goals to the group in order for it to be successful. Too much freedom will lead to chaos and nothing being accomplished. In review, the 3 leadership styles we covered were autocratic, democratic, and laissez-faire. Autocratic is when a leader runs it like a dictatorship, where they're at the top making the decisions and everybody else is following through with them. This can be very useful in an emergency situation. Democratic leadership, which is when the leader runs the group like a democracy, and everybody votes for the major decisions that are being made. This can be very effective if big decisions are being made that need to be thought out and tons of ideas can be put in. But it can be very ineffective if the group is trying to make trivial decisions that doesn't matter, or they're very pressed on time and they have to make quick decisions. And finally, laissez-faire, which is run more like an anarchy. This style has to have structure for it to be successful, but it is very useful when delegating tasks so that you're not overbearing as a leader and you're letting people do it their own way and in the way that makes the most sense to them. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon to see more of our content. See you in the next one.